Good day, folks. Welcome to the channel. My name's Bryden.
And I'm Dad.
And today we're going winter camping. Good thing there's no water under there.
That's awesome. Well, piece for the cooler. You guys have no idea how hard this trail is.
We're at the lake now, but we're actually trying to get to a waterfall, and we have to follow along the side of the lake in order to get there. But
We gotta stay hydrated. Keep going.
so we're gonna get to a piece of land, we're gonna cut across, and we'll get to the lake.
The ice is very clear, which makes it deceiving whether it's thick or not. Try to get a good 3 inches of solid ice to get across here, safety-wise. Good for me.
We're not even through yet.
No.
This is a good spot.
This is not bad at all, really. A lot of deadfall. Let's stay here.
I'd say. Save some of this stuff for firewood.
Yep.
Broom.
Oh yeah.
So these two will attach to the log. Lay that right on the ground there. It's a bit windy at our spot, so instead of having an open tent like we were going to make, we're going to have kind of a closed shelter, typical A-frame tent. And we're going to be able to close the flaps on the end because the tent's long enough. The tarp is long enough.
Did they teach you this in mechanical engineering?
No.
Oh, you missed that day.
House camping. There.
Yeah, so what you're saying is
We'll put that on there.
something like that.
And then we'll put the other ones on this side. And we'll have a nice little shelter.
This is all approved lumber too. Timber!
Actually got a handle there.
Out there?
That's awesome. check out what it looks like inside. That's pretty cool. It's pretty spacious. As you can see, there's some remnants of a fire pit here, and as per the leave no trace rules on Crown land, you cannot build a campfire unless there's already one. There's no rules about fixing one. So that's what we're gonna do. I think we found one. Picked up this flint and steel from Cabela's. We'll see how it works. It's pretty cool. Wow, that's cool. Yes, sir. We got a nice fire going here. We're gonna let that burn down to coals so we can make our supper, and we're gonna go down to the river for a nice little hike. That's looking pretty good. So we did something a little bit different this time. Instead of me bringing the food, Dad brought the food. So still don't really know what we're having for supper.
I didn't tell him. So here it is. So there's salt and pepper, and there's potatoes and onions and garlic, a little bit of rosemary and thyme. Uh-oh. There's supposed to be carrots in here as well. They're in the fridge. Okay, well, that's all right. So it's a meat. Do you know what that is?
Does that bring chocolate eggs to kids in the wintertime? Around Easter?
You are correct. That's rabbit. Rabbit stew.
That sounds good.
There,
Let's cook
minus
that
the
up.
carrots.
That's all right.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
The rabbit ate them all. That's how we got all this meat.
Right, that's why we have no carrots. That's a lot. flour here. It sounds good. It
smells good.
It smells good too.
Interesting choice of container for maple syrup, don't you think?
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Since we don't have an oven to cook our apple crisp, we are making one.
Oh man, that looks good. I think that's ready to go.
Yummy.
That's good. And it's hot.
That's delicious. Getting to the end. That was a lot of food, but that was delicious. We got dessert.
Apple crisp. Whole pan of it.
Smells good. How is it?
Good. It's got the campfire to it too.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That is dessert.
We had enough food.
I would say.
And the sun is shining in this raining city.
Well, I think now is as good a time as any to start setting up our sleeping system. I had a few questions about what I was doing to set up my sleeping pad and what this big bag of air was. And it's called the pump sack, and I'll show you how it works. So the pump sack has an end on it that clicks into the fill hole on the sleeping pad. Then once it's in place, you just open this bag up. Once it's full of air, you roll it down. And that's how you pump the pad up. And there you have it.
That should be hot enough to wash dishes, burn hands, and melt all the pots. Let's go.
What we're doing right now is walking 100 meters away from the nearest water source so that we can wash our dishes. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong, and the way I was washing my dishes before could have been harmful to the environment. So I bought some biodegradable soap, and we're going far away from the water. Whoa. It is hot, eh?
Yup. That's straight out of the hot water heater. First time my hands have been warm today.
Dad doesn't like my wood cutting method, so he's going to show me his primitive wood cutting method. Let's see it. What do you got there? A nice V?
Yeah.
Oh snap! Ah.
Well, it It requires very minimal effort because it's a leverage instead of cutting a bunch of branches with an axe. And you don't have to be very strong.
Good thing.
Yeah.
We'd be screwed. Holy, getting pretty thick.
One more.
Whoa, got her. And it even stalks.
And it's already stacked.
It even stacks your wood for you. Look at that. It's negative 10 degrees. It's 10 p.m. I'm letting the fire die down a bit. And we're going to try out the Nalgene trick. Got the Nalgene here. Got some boiling water there. I'm going to put that in my sleeping bag and see if that helps me stay warm tonight. Cool.
Get in here. Holy moly. See any banks around here by any chance?
I don't know, but I did see a lot of branches.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind.
Good night.
Good night.
Good morning, folks. It's 7:30 in the morning. I slept probably between 1 and 6. And how'd you sleep?
A couple hours for sure. And then got woke up by a 14-engine jet plane.
That's about -9. Time for some breakfast.
That was just fire from the Bonnier stove.
What I've got here is the MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. It's a super tiny little stove. Hey, where are you getting all these tables?
Furniture store. There you go.
That smells good.
You gotta turn it down.
In case you guys ever wanted a mounted stove, just have to spill some coffee, let it sit for about 2 seconds, and then you have a nice mounted stove on your log. Frozen milk.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hot coffee.
Big ol' cookie. We threw some water in the sausages because they were starting to stick to the pan. Warm up some tortillas. Ooh. They're hot. Salt, pepper, Dijon mustard, maple syrup. Sure. Nice. Look at that. That's actually pretty good. What do you think?
It's awesome.
Pretty good.
Fuel for the hike out.
Mm. There's a lot of ice there.
Yeah.
Wow. That's much less comfy.
Yeah. Good fusey. Dry.
That's what we dealt with all night.
Little did we know that we were camping about 1 kilometer exactly at the end of our runway.
All packed up and ready to go. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.
The largest lobster in the world, 9.3 kilograms, was caught in Nova Scotia in 1977.
Fun facts in the middle of nowhere. I like it.